Well, hey folks, Real on Superstar Wrestling, Raw Houston, fucking ass tonight. Nonsense booking, Constable Corbin, oh yeah, that's gonna put some butts in the seats. And terrible use of the women. What the fuck was this? This is probably gonna be a short review, by the way. If it's over 12 minutes, I'll be shocked. Because I'm gonna bum rush through some of this. By the way, I want to say quickly about the Derb. He's not here, he's on vacation. Well-deserved vacation. You get me for Raw SmackDown this week, Raw SmackDown next week, maybe NXT this week, we'll see. He should be back for TakeOver and Money in the Bank, we will see. But the bottom line is, Derb, enjoy your vacation, my brother, you have earned it. Brother from another mother, of course, but still, my best friend, you have earned it. Can't wait to have you back, but hey, you have fun. Anyway, Raw Houston, terrible. This was terrible. This was a fucking terrible show. Lazy especially, marginalizing the talent. You had Elias do a little concert, taking a shot at the Rockets. Good job. Good job. Okay, get some good heat. Elias is good at getting heat. And then Rollins comes down. Okay, we're having Rollins with a chair, Elias with a guitar, and chair down, stare down, and gender attacks. And then Reigns comes out. What are we going to get? We're going to get a tag team match, playa. And we get it, and it was fine. It was fine. I mean, Reigns sort of got cheered. I'm sorry. I really just don't care about this. I just don't. I don't care about Jinder versus Reigns. Elias versus Rollins has some meat to it. I think it actually be some pretty good matches and will be a good match for Money in the Bank. Otunga at one point says Elias is a thick dude. However you get down, Otunga is fine. Whatever. I mean, Elias is in really, really good shape. It's just the wording of it. It makes the announcer seem kind of foolish. So then during the closing moments of the match, Jinder and Reigns kind of space off, go off in their own thing. Rollins at one point is going to hit the Sing Sunil, I believe, with a chair, and then the chair gets in the ring. Rollins puts the chair in the ring. Rollins gets distracted. Spike DDT by Elias. 1, 2, 3. So okay, Elias gets a victory over Rollins. I'm afraid he possibly won't win the title. I hope he does. Even though I want Rollins to hold it for a while, I find it funny if Elias won the IC title and held it longer to break Honky Tonk Man's record, because Elias is a good wrestler, a good gimmick, and actually deserves to be in the wrestling business. Honky Tonk Man never deserved to be in the wrestling business. He's a piece of shit. Piece of shit, and I'm glad that he basically, got kicked out of WWE. And I'm glad one of the last appearances that he had was him getting his head caved in a guitar shot by Kane. So anyway, the tag match was fine. But speaking of trash, we have Bruce Pritchard. Bruce Pritchard is also trash. And then Hawkins, if he beats his jobber, everybody gets a free taco. There were 50 tacos on the goddamn table. What are you going to do? Clone him? You're going to make it like The Fly? Didn't work out so well for Jeff Goldblum. That movie wasn't nearly as good as it could have been, even though the body horror effects were pretty good. Hated the ending. Should have just shot the guy instead of crying about it. Anyway, moving back to the review. Hawkins versus a white jobber named James Harden. Okay, shot at the Houston Rockets. I mean, unlike this jobber actually did some defense, unlike James Harden, on the Rockets. But we're having this, and then Baron comes down and causes a DQ by beating up the jobber. So now Hawkins has lost 200 straight matches. And then does the taco thing, shoves a taco in Hawkins' face. Baron is the only thing I found funny was Baron costing Hawkins the match, because I'm like, okay, that was sort of funny. But then the food fight stuff. This is the second food-related fight that we've had in 2 weeks. That is too many. We need to stop with the damn food fights, first off. That's wasting perfectly good food. I'm not even going to make like a whole big spiel about it. It's just wasting too much food. So now all of a sudden, Kurt Angle's asking Corbin, what happened? Why did you do this? Corbin said, I went to Stephanie, about what you've been doing, and she's appointed me to be the constable. It's Constable Corbin. Why the fuck is he a constable? Do constables even still exist in the U.S.? I don't think they do. Do they exist in Canada? Do they exist in Britain? I think they exist in India. Somebody want to help me out from those countries? Canada and Britain mainly. Please let me know in the comments. Anyway, he's a constable. Cool, whatever, great. We have the stupid cunt Stephanie undermining the goddamn show, and she's not even fucking there. Why do you even bother having these authority figures? If you're just going to have the McMahons rule it, why do you even bother? What the fuck? Natty versus Nia, it was fine. Is Nia a face or a heel? No one knows. She was a face coming out of Mania. Suddenly, and into Backlash, which was a horrible pay-per-view, by the way. Check out my Derbs, myself and the Derbs review. That was really, really fun. The review was because we got to shit on it. But anyway, now Nia's suddenly a heel again. Whatever. Okay, she probably was better as a heel anyway. It was stupid if you're just going to flip-flop her. You need to stop flip-flopping monsters as face and heel. Anyway. Ronda on commentary says that, she says a few times her husband says she's ripe for the picking. Or whatever. Something like that. Hashtag ripe for the picking. It was odd. Ronda's still not good on commentary. Granted, I think she was being fed lines. Cole was terrible on commentaries. Otunga was there. I didn't even know as much of what Otunga said besides about Elias. Corey was still good. Then Natty hurts her leg, I hope. I hope it's not legit. I really hope it's not. I love Natty. And she can't perform her moves. Tries to do something. Nia hits a Samoan drop. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Cool. Ronda goes to help Natty. Nia's just staying around all confused. Again, we don't know if Nia's face or heel. It's so fucking ridiculous. And, okay, so this is what's going to happen. Because they had a big schmoz backstage also where Natty and Ronda were in the trainer's room. Nia came in to apologize again. Big schmoz. Okay, whatever. This kind of stuff. Bottom line is what's going to happen is Natty's going to have this injury. It's going to keep her out of Money in the Bank, out of the ladder match. She's going to be upset but say, Ronda, I'm still going to be in your corner. I'm going to be in your corner even though I'm injured. To support you, like you supported me. And then the whole thing's going to be revealed to be a ruse. And Natty's going to cost Nia the title. And then we're going to have that feud into Extreme Rules. And then Ronda might go for the title again at SummerSlam. But we're going to get a little bit of a delay. So Nia gets the title for about 4 months. That's what I think's going to happen. Who knows? But I think Natty's going to turn heel and cost Ronda the match. Kind of what should happen because I really don't think Ronda should get the title yet. Even though I don't think Nia's been the best champion. Then Braun versus Rude in the squash. The whole thing with the ladder. Splits the ladder like I split women. Yes, I'm making some awful jokes in this, but come on. This Raw was ass. Owens had a promo. Cool. Okay, hyped up the match for Balor. Then Matt and Bray interview. Bray talks about men lusting after power. Bray lusts after women he's not married to. JoJo was extremely off during the introductions later. But Matt asks Renee, are you woken? And she says yes, and says that deserves a standing woken O. That's a hard position to pull off. Even harder if she wakes up and sees you doing it. Moving on. Anyway, JoJo was off doing the introductions and the rules for the Battle Royal while the damn match had just started. I'm not faulting JoJo for this. I'm faulting whoever paced the damn show. Terrible stuff. Tag Team Battle Royal, which by the way was won by the B team, just going to say that. If one member of the tag team's eliminated, that's it. Goodbye. Your team's gone. B team, Titus Worldwide, Ziggler and Drew, WWE's Killer Elite Squad, Ascension, Slater and Rhino, Fashion Popo, The Revival. It was bad. It was just bad because it just shows how gutted Raw's tag division is because all these teams have been booked by losers, like losers for so long. And by losers, quite frankly, because the creative team is full of a bunch of losers. And Dunn's one of the biggest losers, and I'll get to him in a second. But yeah, and then Vince is a fucking senile loser. Bottom line is Ziggler and Drew gets eliminated soon. So what probably is going to happen is Drew and Ziggler are going to have some tag match, and Money in the Bank are soon after. They're going to split up. Drew's going to snap. We're going to have a match at Extreme Rules. Drew's going to destroy Ziggler. Have Drew go and face Brock at SummerSlam. Have that happen. Drew's over enough. Why not? Bottom line is B team wins this match. Remember when the Revival were good and actually used well? I mean, what the fuck was this? Wait 1 second. Sorry, folks. Had a bit of a notification end up on my phone. Gonna have to check that out. Anyway, Lashley comes in response to Sami Zayn. What even is this feud? What is this? What the fuck is this? After the Lashley sister segment, this is complete ass. Lashley has been so fucking marginalized. I bet Lashley wishes he was back in Impact. Lashley should have fucking gone to New Japan. I mean, and I love Lashley enough to respect the fact that he's still doing as good as he can in wrestling. Because Lashley is great. He is great. But I'm sorry. He's not interested in his babyface. He is floundering. He's floundering terribly. Zayn comes out and starts doing this Instagram shit. They're doing this thing where Zayn, talks about the Instagram stuff and the motivational shit to Lashley posts, which, whatever. I don't follow Lashley on Instagram. I do have an Instagram account. But anyway, Real Honest Jay, by the way, if you guys want to follow me. I just post weird shit. But they show shots of the empty seats that are on one side of the arena. Nice job, Kevin Dunn, you stupid Bucky Beavertooth motherfucker. I hope your ass gets fired soon. It's what you fucking deserve for fucking ruining the WWE product. You're awful at your goddamn job. Fans hate you. Fans don't want you around anymore. Only Vince wants you there. Triple H and Stephanie would do the one good thing by taking over and getting rid of your sorry, stupid, angry human beaver-looking ass. I would slap you in the face if I could, Dunn. That's what you goddamn deserve. Deserve to be slapped in the face with a brick. Jim Cornette was right about you to mock you. That's what you deserve. Fucking ruining WWE product. That's all you're doing. You're ruining the WWE product. Anyway, Zayn at one point also says the line, if you're lying about all this, Lashley, did you even serve in the army? I'm not as upset about that line as other people. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not as upset. I'm just not. And I know I'm talking a lot with my hands. Sorry. But I'm angry. I am fucking angry. This feud is ass. It's going to carry into Extreme Rules, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. Reigns and Jinder having dueling interviews where they can hear each other suddenly. Wait, you can hear me? Wait, you can hear me? It's like a comedy skit, only not funny. So WWE comedy. And then they had a brawl backstage because they're in the same arena, within the same 50 yards, I imagine. And they start beating each other up and they get separated. I don't care about this feud. Alexa Lashley in this segment would be funny. Alexa, Sasha, Ember versus the Riot Squad. Alexa got hurt during the match. Liv needs some work, whatever. Liv and Sarah are doing better. Sarah's doing a lot better. Liv still needs some work. Ruby's doing very, very well. Ruby's great star. All the women did as good as they could, but this was booked like shit. So it's down 2-3, Sasha, Ember versus the Riot Squad. And then Bayley suddenly comes down, after a few minutes. And, oh yeah, I'll get tagged in the ring. The referee's just going to allow this. Suddenly somebody to interject themselves in the match. Boom, Bayley to belly on Sarah, 1-2-3. They get the victory, only not. Constable Corbin gets it nixed, said Stephanie wants the victory nixed. Just seriously, get rid of Kurt. Why do we even need Kurt? Why do you even need him? And I love Kurt. Why do you need him if he's going to get undermined? Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing anymore. WWE's got all these got these new contracts with USA and Fox. They don't have to care anymore. SmackDown is better, and SmackDown's barely an average show. The women were booked like shit. It's just ridiculous. And Bayley and Sasha are going to feud some boy. Bayley will turn on Sasha or something. I don't care. I'm not invested in this feud because they don't know what they're doing. It's not a slow build. It's not a good build. My opinion. Anyway, big show with the Special Olympians. No jokes. Hope that these Olympians can get great coverage, more money, more support to the cause, and they can get an even bigger platform to do well. And we can get more people to realize, hey, I too can do this. That's great. No, this is really good stuff. However you feel about WWE, hey, if these athletes are happy and everything, good. Balor and Owens for the first time. You were at Beast in the East, Cole. I know that was the NXT title match, but come on, Cole. You idiot. You should fucking know this, but whatever. Oh, they faced off before, but this is the first time on Raw. Okay, first time facing off in singles on Raw. Fine, whatever. It was a fine match until they did a stupid DQ spot where now the refs are on edge because referee John Cone, I believe, made the wrong call. So now this referee called for the bell because Owens was hitting and fisting Balor in the corner too hard. Whatever. I just said whatever so many damn times, it's lost so much meaning. They did this ladder thing. Owens is like, okay, hey, I don't want to jump from this part. I don't want to jump from this lower part. And then Balor beats him up, hits him in the ladder. Coup de grace. Chicken coup de grace. Off the ladder. Looked really kind of bad because he tried to pull up on it. There's no real way to pull up on that. Hopefully Owens isn't injured. Hopefully Balor isn't injured. Looked like a bit of a dangerous spot. Should have saved that for the pay-per-view, in my opinion. But whatever. And then this gets, F. This was lazy and bad and marginalized and just, it was 3 hours. And I know I watched this for my reviews. I watch this for you guys. I really appreciate you guys love my reviews. And I know you love rants. I do. I'm trying to be more positive. I honestly am. But just tonight just freaking hurt. They got less than 2 weeks to Money in the Bank, and this is what they're doing. Oh, and next week we get Sasha, Natty maybe, Alexa maybe, and Ember in a 4-way, with the Raw women's, the Raw Money in the Bank participants on the women's side. And then we get Rude, Braun, Owens, and Balor in another 4-way match, men's side. And then we get Nia and Rousey in a face-off. Cool, okay, whatever. I don't really care. I hope Raw is better next week. But I'm sorry, F. This is lazy and just bad, and the crowd wasn't very good. And I'm not going to fault the crowd because it wasn't a very good show. So F. Is it as bad as the Lashley sister segment? F that I'm giving it, though? No. That's still the worst Raw of the year, but this is maybe the second worst Raw of the year. So anyway, that's what I got to say. Thanks, guys. Thanks for dealing with my voice is clearly giving out. Thanks for dealing with all my ranting. Anyway, agree, disagree with what I said. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitter link in the description. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. My Raw Houston review. I'm going to sleep because I got to work tomorrow. I will see you soon.